we're moving into a big period of letting go. People are being faced with things, whether they be personal, familial, societal, intrapersonal, things with ourselves, political things, all of that. And the universe is basically holding up a giant mirror at this time for all of us. And we have to decide what we're holding on to, why we're holding on to what we hold on to, what we need to let go of, what we need to embrace, all of that. And even though there's challenges with that we have to breathe through, it is ultimately to our benefit. At this time, going within is vitally important. Every single one of us on the planet is being called inward. And we often think of spirit guides, and we think of loved ones in spirit, and we think of angels and guiding forces of the universe. But what sometimes people forget is that we also have that guidance within ourselves. Every single cell in our being, across every level of who we are, is connected to divinity. That spark of life, that enigmatic spark of life maybe even, is in constant communication with the universe. And so when things get hard, when the going gets tough, especially over the next couple of weeks and maybe even months, it's important to remember that the clearest form of communication, the clearest form of answers, lies within that spark that is unconditionally and omnipresently connected to everything in the universe. So remember that as you go through that. Know that you don't have to understand why you're here to appreciate the fact that you are your purpose. Whatever it is that you bring to the table, even if you're not aware of it, is inherently positive. And we are teachers of the paths that we have walked. How we choose to teach and exactly what direction we take those teachings in is up to us. So remember that as we move forward, first of all, you're not alone. And sometimes, the feeling of isolation comes when it's time to let go of things, but you aren't alone. You are surrounded by loving beings. You're surrounded by people, even if you don't know them, who are also going through this. And so even though our personality types and our locations and our ways of life and our beliefs can separate us, the fact that we're all going through a common experience somehow brings us together. And the Earth's vibration raises through that. And it's happening at this time. The other thing I want you to remember is that no matter what comes onto your path, you are worth not giving up on, and the universe is not going to give up on you, even when it feels like it, even when our shadow side, the side of us that is in doubt of faith and in ego sometimes, even when our shadow side screams at us that we're no good and we're unworthy and we're unsupported and we're unguided and all of that, or that we deserve the hardship that happens to us, even with those voices, remembering that it's just coming from a place of our pain that is yet to heal. And all things are moving forward. All things are moving into understanding. That is what letting go is all about. So know that I miss you guys. I know the universe loves you. They tell me that constantly. If you look at it, almost every single post I've ever made is about love, even if the words were different. I think that you guys are amazing. I'm very, very honored to be here with you, to have all of you in this community, and I wish every single one of you a beautiful rest of your week. And thank you. Thank you for being here. Much love. Take care.